Hi guys, it's Hayley. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a Superdrug haul for you. I have been online and purchased a fair few products. They are makeup heavy. In fact, it's all makeup, which may not surprise you, really. Definitely won't surprise the people who know me. With that being said, I have a lot of makeup to get through, so let's start this haul. So I have gone a little bit foundation obsessed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna pretend. So I bought 6 foundations. Didn't need 6 foundations, but did I want 6 foundations? Yeah, I did. I wanted 6 foundations. So first of all, we have the Conceal and Define, which is from Makeup Revolution. Now this is in the shade F6. Now this is going to be my natural skin colour. Without tan. Ordinarily I would buy a lighter and a darker foundation so that I can wear the same foundations if I like them when I have my tan, or I can wear the same foundation if I've just got no tan at all. At the moment I'm not able to wear tan due to a skin condition, but hopefully in the near future I will be nice and bronzed and be able to switch between these colours. So I have the Conceal and Define and the Conceal and Hydrate in F6. Now these have been 2 that I've wanted to try for a long time, but with being a makeup artist I have a makeup kit anyway, and I have a lot of makeup within my makeup kit. So foundations I've never really needed to branch out and buy any. I always see them and want them, but I never get them. But this time I've got them. So that's them. So we've got F6 in Conceal and Define and Conceal and Hydrate from Makeup Revolution. All this makeup is really affordable. Them 2 foundations are £9.99 each. So really low end pricing. But I've heard really good stuff about them, so let's see, and we'll see how they work out. So the next ones we have is the NYX Born to Glow foundations. So I've got the 2 colours in these. I've got Nude, which I feel will probably match me. It's very difficult to do matching online, but obviously we'll give that a go and see how it is. We can always lighten it up with a, with a lightener. Or I've got the Classic Tan, which will be my tanning shade. Again, we'll have to try and error and see if we can get it to match me, but fingers crossed. Saying that, my foundations hardly ever match me anyway, but we always make it work. You've got to trust the process. So that's the Born to Glow foundation from NYX. I've heard a lot of really good stuff about these as well. I know that a few makeup artists that I know of use these on clients. I think they're supposed to be a dupe for the NARS Sheer Glow. So I'm so excited to try them. So they are the next 2 that I have there for you. They are £10 each, so £10 for a foundation, which I don't think is bad at all, really. So next we have the MUA Pro Base Foundation. Now as you can see in these ones I've got a 110, which will be my natural skin colour, and then I have the 170, which will be my tan colour. So again, I've gone for the 2 different shades. Now these foundations are £5 each, and I've heard so much good stuff about these. These are going to be your everyday foundations, and they can take you through from day to night. So I'm really excited to try these. I'm very tempted to do an MUA makeup video testing all of these products for you guys, if you'd like to see that. So if you feel like it's going to be a good idea, leave me a little comment in the comments box and I can definitely do that for you. I've definitely got a full face of MUA makeup here, so just let me know down in the comments. So that is the Pro Base foundation, and they are £5 each. So that's the foundations done. So that's my 6 foundations that I didn't need but wanted. Next we have the MUA eyeshadow palette in Flamethrower. Oof, that's a tongue twister. In Flamethrower. So this is a 20 shade palette, all kind of berry shades. If I can ever get into this palette, yeah, there we go. So as you can see, they are all absolutely beautiful shades. Now the things I've noticed with this shadow palette is they are very much shimmer based. There is only a couple of matte shades really that you would be able to put in the crease. That can be resolved easily with a good bronzer, so that should put you off, and it's definitely not a negative. It always is nice to have some shimmer shades to be able to pop on the lid. So it's not bad to put shimmer in the crease, so you can put shimmer in the crease. It's just you need to know what shimmer to put in the crease and where you're actually applying it. So that is the eyeshadow palette. I think for I think it was £8. Yeah, for £8 for 20 eyeshadows. If you are just new to makeup and you are just learning about colour, if you are just learning about consistency, learning about how eyeshadows apply, learning about what colours suit yourself, then this is the sort of perfect palette to have in your collection. There are the matte shades that you can use as transition shades, so you have got transition shades in there. So this would probably be a nice palette to be able to take away with you, so that you don't have to take a lot of different eye palettes away with you. So yeah, so we've got that one. If you do want me to do the MUA makeup video, it will be this palette that we're using on the eyes. So just let me know and we can sort that video out for you. So that is the next item. So then we have a Makeup Academy, so MUA again. We've got the Light Luster Highlight Palette. Now I have tried a few of the MUA highlighters and they are really good quality. They do have really good pigment payoff. So as you can see, I've got the lighter colour and it's in Golden Kisses. This is the lighter version of the palette. So if you're more fairer skin tone, then this is going to be the palette that you need. If you're more deeper skin tone, then there is another palette. I think it was golden. It was another golden name, but there was a darker palette there for a more deeper skin tone. So let's have a little swatch of these. So I'm going to go for this champagne colour here. So probably not the best swatcher in the world, but I'll give it a little go for you. Yeah, so that is absolutely beautiful, and it's not chalky. Sometimes I feel with highlighters they can be very chalky, and when they're quite chalky they can look quite textured on skin, but that actually is really nice. I'm going to go in with this lighter one as well because it's more of a golden shade. And it's just like that's a little bit more chalky, but it might not come off as chalky. Yes, that's more of a golden shade. I feel like unless you want beaming highlights and want to be seen from space, then you need to take a really light hand with that and build it up. I want to be seen from space, and I would probably absolutely cake that all over my face. But if that's not something that you enjoy, then obviously just take a lighter hand with that, but it definitely shouldn't put you off. That is an absolutely lovely palette, and it's just blends into skin absolutely beautiful. So that for the 3 shades is £5, absolute steal. And because you need such a little amount, that palette is going to last you such a long time. So yeah, grab yourself one of them next time you're in Superdrug. So we'll carry on with MUA because I feel like we've got a theme going on here. So let's do MUA. So next I've got the Bronzed Matte Bronzing Powder, again, MUA. Now this is in the shade Solar. Now this is quite a cool, it looks quite a cool bronzer. And I thought, oh, that's, when I'm tanned, yeah, great. But when I'm natural, probably not my shade. Until I've had a little look at it. So this is the shade of it, and then if we have a look with the colour payoff, and we pop it down here, it's actually quite a warm bronzer. So actually it's quite deceptive in the pan until you put it on your face. Now that is a beautiful bronze colour, and I could wear that when I'm more fairer, and I could wear it when I've got my tan on. I just need to build it up a little bit when I've got my tan on. But obviously now that I'm a little bit fairer, this is actually a really nice colour for me. But it is quite deceptive in the pan. So don't be put off by that. If you're my kind of skin tone, then obviously this is the sort of shade you want to be going for. So that is matte bronzing powder in Solar, which is number 130. So that's that one. Then we have the Makeup Academy MUA Pro Base Full Coverage Matte Pressed Powder. So I got this, and if I'm using a MAC foundation, for example, I'll use the MAC pressed foundation powder on top of that. Now I feel like this is going to be similar to that, so I thought if I was getting the MUA foundation, it's always a good idea to try and match it up with the same setting powder. I will differ from time to time, but if I can do, and I've got the products there, I will try and match like for like. So this is the Pro Base Full Coverage Matte Pressed Powder. So let's have a little look. I've got the colour 110 because I got the same colour as my foundation. So that's that one. Now these are not easy to get into. So this is the colour. Now it's got a little bit of a yellow tone to it. Now that is obviously going to be really good to brighten up areas. So it'll be good to brighten up under the eyes, the forehead, on your chin. So these are the areas that you'll be able to brighten up. You can highlight the things you want to highlight, but obviously you can set the rest of your face with it also. So that is a perfect match for me. You can't even see that. That's an absolute perfect match for me. So what I would normally do with that is get a big fluffy brush all over the face, just set my makeup. I'm not a great fan of setting my under eyes. I am 37, I have got wrinkles, and powders just love to sit in them wrinkles. It doesn't matter what I use, what eye cream I use, what hydrating primers I use, my under eyes are always quite dry. So it's not very often I will set heavily set under my eyes. I will obviously take the setting powder under my eyes, but I won't ever bake, just not something that suits me. I end up looking like cake face. So this is the Pro Base Full Coverage Matte Pressed Powder. That one was, if I can have a look, I think it was something ridiculous, like £2.50. Yeah, £2.50. So that's £2.50, absolute steal. So the next thing we have is the MUA, surprisingly, MUA Blushed Matte Blush Powder. Now this is how it looks. Now for anyone who are makeup fans out there, you will see that this looks very, very, very similar to the Milani blushes. But Milani blushes are quite expensive. I think they're about £12. Whereas this one here was, let's have a little look how much this one was, £2.50. So you just can't moan at that, really. That's the shade there. So I've got the shade Rouge Punch. So it's more of a pinky shade, but it has got a little bit of peach in it. Now peach is a very versatile shade for all skin tones, and with it having that bit of peach in it, just makes it a more all-round colour for everybody to wear. So if I just have a little look at this one as well, so I'll do it with this hand because it's covered the other side. So if we just have a look here, so yeah, just have a look there. It does go on quite chalky, but then as soon as you blended it out, it's just seamless. There's no chalkiness to it, and it's a really, really good pigment, really good payoff for colour, and really, really worth the £2.50 that I paid for it. So we've still got a fair few items to go through. So keeping with base, let's go with the concealer. So for concealer, I got Pro Base Full Coverage Concealer. This is again by MUA. I obviously got this in the shade 110. Now I know a lot of people like to highlight with their concealers, but I'm 37. I don't really highlight under my eyes anymore. So I just like it for a little bit of coverage. Obviously if I'm wearing a full coverage foundation, I'm not always needing a full coverage concealer as well. So I have got the concealer to match my foundation colour and to match my setting powder colour, because then I can always put dimension back into the face by using the other products, by using the bronzer, by using the blushes, by using the highlighters. But my base is going to look pretty seamless if I've got the same colours. And if I wanted to highlight my eyes, I could always use a lighter setting powder. So at least my base will be flawless, and that's exactly what I want. So that is the Pro Base Concealer, and this is again £2.50. Really, really affordable. And the shade ranges in these colours are absolutely amazing. They go from the really lightest shades to the deepest of skin tones. So MUA have done amazing when it comes to shade range for these. I would probably say go to the store. Obviously with this pandemic we can't currently test out testers because they're not doing them in store, but at least you can have a closer look at them and see. It's always really difficult to try and match yourself online when you're just looking at a picture on a computer screen. So if you can, if you're in Superdrug, have a little look and see what colours you think will suit yourself. So that's that. Then we have the MUA Primer Spray. Now this says all day long wear. Well, I'll be the judge of that when we try it. But I like the Primark Primer Spray, and it's so nice, and I thought maybe this will be similar to that. This is a little bit more expensive actually than the Primark Primer Spray, but it's always nice to try different brands. This is only £4. It's, you know, really, really affordable. It comes in 70 mils. The only thing I would say about this is that the sprayer is a little bit splattery. It does splatter the product rather than mist it over the face. So just be careful. Make sure that you're keeping at a distance when you're spraying it on your face. So that is that one. Like I said, that one is £4. Not really much to say. It's a primer spray. We'll have a little look at that when we do the MUA full face. Next we have the Pro Base Mattifying Fixing Spray. So whereas this was a primer spray, this now is a fixing spray. It is mattifying. So again, with the mattifying foundation and the mattifying setting spray, you just want to make sure that your skin is really hydrated underneath all the products, and then you should be absolutely fine. You can always put a dewy look back into the skin by using a skin finish, by using a highlighter. There are ways in which you can put that dimension back into your face and put that dewy look back into your skin. So this one again was £4. It says all day long wear again. So holding approximately 10 centimetres away and ensuring eyes are closed, spray directly onto the face in a swishing motion. So I would keep it away from your face. Obviously the sprayer is the same on this bottle, so it's a little bit more, not aggressive, but it's a little bit more of a spray. Not, that wasn't a very nice face for you all to see, but so if you spray that on your face, you should set your makeup. But again, if we do a full face of testing MUA, we'll go through that then, and I will try that out for you guys. So then we have brow products. So I have the Brow Define in mid brown. Now I like brow pomades. I don't have terrible brows anyway, so I don't have to do an awful lot to them. But I like to put a little bit more definition into them. And although I can have feathered brows and they look nice feathered, I do like a more structured brow. I think it frames my face. With me having a rounder face, it frames my face a little bit better than when I have a fluffy brow. But I do love a fluffy brow on me. But I do prefer a structured brow if I'm doing it myself. So this is the Brow Define Long Wear Brow Gel. Now this is how it comes. It's in a small pack. I don't know how much, doesn't say how much product. Yeah, 2.2 grams of product. Now the nice thing about this is that it has a little brush just on the end of the cap here. So that just sits within there. Now it's quite a small brush, and trying to handle that might be a little bit difficult, especially for me who's used to using full-size makeup brushes. But for anyone who's just starting out on makeup and anyone who's just wanting to try a brow gel, Absolutely brilliant idea. Just sits back in the lid, it doesn't affect your product inside. Now if I just open this up and let you see the colour, so it's a nice mid brown colour there. So yeah, I'm happy with that, and I don't think this was expensive either. So this one was £4, not expensive. So I'm really looking forward to giving that a go and seeing how that works on my eyebrows. So next we have, let's go for moisturising primer. So I have tried this before and I'm a great fan of this. I love this with all my makeup application. It is the Pro Base MUA moisturising primer. It's like this. Now this is a smoothing primer. I don't suffer massive with pores, so I don't really tend to go for a pore filling primer. I just want something that's going to smooth the skin, hydrate the skin, because a lot of the time I like full coverage foundations. I don't have bad skin, so I don't necessarily need the full coverage foundation. I just enjoy them, and it's just something I reach for all the time. So I, as a dry skinned person, I need to make sure that my skin is completely hydrated all the time, and especially before I put any heavy products on my skin, like full coverage products. When you think about it, you're layering your skin so much, you need to make sure that your skin underneath is protected. Now this is just absolutely amazing. They have got different formulas for obviously different skin types. So they've got like a banana one, which is a brightening one. They've got a pore filling one as well. But obviously I've just gone for the moisturising one just so that can hydrate the skin a little bit. But I would recommend this to anybody. I've used this on clients. I use it on myself all the time. It's in my everyday makeup bag. It is something that I will repurchase over and over again. And it just makes your skin feel absolutely lovely. Massively recommend that. And it was only £4. Absolute bargain. I've not found any higher end products that beat this. So for £4, grab yourself one of these. 30 mils of product, gonna last you ages. Get it in your basket. So next we'll go to lipsticks. So lipsticks I've got two. They were £1. Were they £1 or were they £1.50? Let me just have a look. £1.50. So I could literally fill my online basket with these, because for £1.50, who wouldn't? But I didn't. I stopped myself and I bought two. So I got the shade Heartfelt, which is a nice nude colour, surprisingly. Nude colour. There's a little bit of a trend going on here. It is all nude. Okay, so that is that colour. And then we got the colour Bonafide, which again, a nude. Probably not much difference than what I've just bought, but hey, it'll look different on the lips. This is a lighter nude. Really, really nice, but for £1.50, guys, get yourself a few of these. So then we have the volumizing mascara. This is again MUA. It's high impact magnifying mascara. Now my lashes are absolutely atrocious. I obviously wear strip lashes, and these are Doll Beauty Jilly lashes, but I use mascara on my lashes and they just go straight. I don't have any curl to my lashes, they just are straight. So it's very difficult for me to find a good mascara. I have long lashes, so I have problems with my mascara transferring onto my under eyes. So mascara for me can be a little bit of a nightmare. I don't like waterproof mascara. I don't feel it's any good for your lashes. It's a nightmare to get off. So yeah, we're going to try this. It's the volumizing mascara from MUA. So we'll give that a go in our full face of MUA makeup. So then we have last couple of items. So we have some eye pencils. Now, I love eye pencils and I feel like they bring so much definition to an eye look. Now, I got the colour Icon, which is a metallic eyeliner. Now, it's a nice, if I just show you here, it's so metallic. It's absolutely beautiful, but it's more like a brown. It's a nice brown rather than a bronze or a gold. It's really, really pretty. And I feel like a brown is so much softer than a black eyeliner. A black eyeliner is good for standout looks, but when you want a softer look and you just want a little bit more definition to that eye, then a brown is a perfect way to go. So that is absolutely gorgeous. So then we have the next one is the same, but it's in Wish List. Now this one is a more gold. So if I just show you here. So this is a more gold colour, which is, I don't think that's coming off very well. Let's see if I can do it up here for you. So that is a gold colour. I'm absolutely awful at swatching, aren't I? If I'm going to get better at this YouTube, I need to start learning how to swatch properly. So that is a nice gold colour. Again, it complements a nice eye look. If you've got a soft gold eye look, a smoky blown out look, a brown sultry eye, then obviously you can put some gold in there to kind of make that stand out a little bit more, but soften down the look if that's what you're looking for. If you want a more harsh, then obviously you're going to go for a black liner. A black liner will always frame your eyes and give a more dramatic look, whereas a brown will frame your eyes again but give you a much softer look. And actually nowadays that's what I go for. I go for a more softer look. A nice colour in the waterline really, really, really can make a look stand out. So they are all my products that I have to show you today. That's been my Superdrug haul. I hope you enjoyed it. A little look into what I have splurged on this month. So if you want to see a full face of MUA makeup, then let me know in the comments down below and I'll be sure to record that for you. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you're made aware of any future uploads. And until the next time, take care. Mwah.